you basically can almost sit back and let that solution, that enclave, do the work. Now, it doesn't relieve you of your responsibility to understand what the controls are.
Yeah.
You still need to understand those. But the taking care of that is done by the enclave, the virtual machine, and the configuration that we have in place for that.
Yeah, Rick, to me, this is a way of jumping to the front of the line, if you will.
Yeah.
I know you're a Disney fanatic, so I'm using an analogy you would appreciate. So instead of all this planning and all this upgrade and all this cost to get our network prepared, to use the core vault, we simply activate it on our end, give you all the credentials to log in. And if you're like I am on my computer, I usually have 2 or 3 extra monitors. You know, I'm like air traffic controller at my desk. But I could have a monitor where the vault is open, if you will, and it looks and works just like my computer is working. It's like having a second computer, but you're accessing it remotely in the AWS GovCloud that we are managing and maintaining on the back end to ensure that anything happening on this monitor is completely secure. And as long as I don't put any of that information on my other computer, which you're actually not allowed to, it prevents you from trying to drag, you can't drag a file over there because it's separate. It's supposed to have this, Great Wall of China around the outside of it where you can't, move things in, move things out without using the proper protocols. But it's so simple to get started, and you don't have to have a tech department or even an MSP to maintain it, because you're outsourcing it to our technology staff, who's making sure that we're staying up to speed with the technology changes. And by the way, the CMMC requirements, as those change, you've got a team working just to make sure that system is always ready. And and it's really a simple, really simple solution. Now there's a monthly fee, but you compare that against the upgrading and replacement of equipment and the maintaining it and having the technical staff to keep up with it. If you kind of envision, I could use 2 computers in my job. One of them is our normal business computer. The other one is the vault. And the vault is where the DoD documents are going to be kept, and all that information is going to be at all times. If I need to share something with Rick, I can use the file cloud and share it. Rick can pull it up on his vault and use it, and we can still work together as we would in a normal work environment. But it's a separate network. It's a separate segregated enclave that already meets the DoD's requirement. I think that's the best part is it already meets it.
And then also too, correct me if I'm wrong, but an enclave solution like the core vault then really narrows down the scope as well. And
right, because you're talking everything on the normal company computers isn't audited. It's out of scope. It's not part of the assessment. As long as they confirm you don't have any of your defense contract related documentation on these computers. That's basically written out of the assessment, and they're assessing the vaults. They would get the documentation that our consultant provides to our clients to get all the documentation in place. And, if needed, our consultant or our technical staff would get on a meeting with your assessor and help you get through the assessment. I mean, we're very hands-on in helping our customers because my view, this thing is very complicated and can get way out of hand. You could spend a lot of money and then fail the audit. You don't want to pay for that again. So having someone who specializes, I think it's the specialist piece of this, where the real value is there. And our team is fantastic. Rick leads the team, and they're just amazing. To make it as simple as possible for any business, but particularly for smaller companies. That's really what we set it up for. Thank you for watching this video to the end. This is part of a longer series on DFARS, NIST, and CMMC compliance produced by Core Business Solutions. Please subscribe to this channel, like this video with a thumbs up, and click the bell to get notified when we drop a new video. Also, we'd appreciate it if you would share this video with your colleagues who need to stay up to speed on DFARS, NIST, and CMMC. Thank you, and we'll see you again in the next video.